Tonight was my birthday, and tonight was the night I was going to give myself to Kevin. I had just slipped into a short skirt when I saw him, leaning against his Porsche just like he always did. He was flashing a lazy smile at the dorm mom. "Come on, just let me in," he wheedled. "If my girlfriend sees me standing out here in the cold for too long, she'll worry." My heart did a little flip. I turned to my best friend Sophie and solemnly handed her a gift-wrapped box. "Sophie, thank you for putting up with all of Kevin's antics while he was trying to win me over. You won't have to anymore. I'm planning to—" The words "say yes" were still on my lips when I walked right into a solid, warm chest. Kevin glanced down at me, took a half step back, and his expression turned cold and distant. "Excuse me, can you tell Sophie I'm here? I'm picking her up for our date." Kevin was tall, and he looked down at me with the kind of indifference you'd reserve for a complete stranger. My mouth fell open, a question forming, but I was cut off by Sophie's voice from behind me. "Chloe, your ID card." She was holding the gift I'd just given her, her voice sweet and thoughtful. "Didn't you say you weren't coming back tonight? It's easier to check into a hotel if you have your ID." She tilted her head. "Oh, and Chloe, that skirt is so pretty on you, but it's freezing today. Aren't you worried you'll catch a cold?" I could feel Kevin's gaze burning into the top of my head. I didn't dare to look up. Suddenly, the fabric of the skirt felt like it was lined with needles, and the cold air bit at my bare legs. "All right," Kevin drawled, leaning casually against the doorframe, an eyebrow arched in amusement. "You're already an hour late for our first date." He didn't even spare me a glance. His eyes fell to the gift box in Sophie's hands, and he froze. The relaxed look on his face hardened again. "What's that?" Sophie smiled brightly. "A gift from Chloe. She said it was—" She turned to me, blinking her big, innocent eyes. "Why did you get me a gift again, Chloe?" I was doing my makeup, so I wasn't really listening. A sour feeling churned in my stomach. I bit my lip to keep the tears from falling. In the few seconds I hesitated, trying to figure out what to say. Kevin reached out, took the box from Sophie's hands, and tossed it into the trash can by the door with one fluid motion. He looked away, his arm snaking around Sophie's waist as he chuckled softly. "Don't clutter your space with junk like that. You're my girlfriend now," he murmured, his voice low. "You need to remember something. You deserve the best of everything in the world." With that, Kevin leaned down and pressed a soft kiss to Sophie's cheek. He watched her blush, then used the opportunity to pull her tighter against him. I instinctively turned my head away, refusing to watch. I felt like a ghost, completely out of place, but with nowhere to go. The strange, suffocating awkwardness was finally broken when Kevin said my name. "Chloe." The two syllables rolled off his tongue, just as intimate and possessive as they always had before. In that instant, I remembered something Kevin had once said. "To get you, I'd use every trick in the book." Could it be? Was he just playing hard to get? Was this whole thing just an act for my benefit? The thought gave me a surge of hope, and I lifted my head to meet his eyes. "Chloe," he repeated. Then, his face perfectly calm, he spoke each word with deliberate clarity. "We're going camping tonight, so don't bother leaving the door unlocked for Sophie." Night fell, and the dorm room emptied out, leaving a profound silence in its wake. My other two roommates hadn't returned from their holiday break yet. I grabbed my takeout delivery and bolted the door. I was in the middle of packing away the box of love letters Kevin had sent me when his name flashed across my phone screen. "Are you asleep?" His voice sounded distant, with the faint whistle of wind in the background. It was hoarse. "Sorry, I know you hate it when I call this late." Hearing that familiar, gentle tone, my hand, which was gripping a beer bottle, froze. "Not yet," I managed to say. He cleared his throat, forcing a casual tone. "I need a small favor. Sophie posted on her Instagram story a couple of hours ago. You never liked it, and she's pretty upset. She's been crying for a while now." He took a deep breath, as if bracing himself, and his voice became pleading. "I know you don't like me, but for the sake of the 2 years I spent chasing you, could you just do this for me? Sophie says you're her best friend. She really wants your blessing." Silence stretched